Record, share screen. Okay, so you guys should be seeing my screen, correct? Yes, good, because it works. Hold on, I'm just resizing so I can see more of you guys. Okay, so today we are going to have some updates. We are going to do chapters reading. There are 2 chapters we're going over today because it's very much the same thing, and then a word assignment, okay? First things first, mid-semester or mid-quarter grades, excuse me, are closed. I'm not going back and I'm not updating any more assignments, okay? If I have an email in there from Google Classroom that gives me a time prior to class, then I will update it. But otherwise, I am no longer updating mid-quarter grades, okay? Questa, I've gotten a few emails about, hey, Mr. Q just wanted to check in and see where we are with Questa. I still have not heard anything, and I'm starting to get a little confused. Why? Because it looks like everybody's already done it for other classes, so I'm not sure what the hang up is on my class. So I will be reaching out today to try to figure that out, okay? Are there any questions about those 2 updates? Let me open the chat box so you guys can put them there too. Any questions? No. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is go ahead and go open chapter, well, I put it under class materials and I made it one thing. So under Google Classroom, general class materials, I have chapters 3 and 4 posted, okay? These chapters are based on prefixes and suffixes. So there's very little to actually read, but there's a lot of information in them, okay? So chapter 3 is prefixes. I want you to look at, is it prefixes or suffixes? Now that I said that, I'm doubting myself. Hold on one second. Oh, sorry, chapter 3 is suffixes. I knew I doubted myself for a reason. Okay, so what I want you to do is in that chapter, there's a very small paragraph on page 78 and a small paragraph on page 85. I want you to read those 2 paragraphs word for word. I really want you to read them because they are important as to how you will combine these forms, okay? So I want you to read that. I want you to skim through and look at the rest of the chapter as well for both chapters 3 and 4, okay? I'm going to give you approximately 20 minutes to go do that, okay? So it is, we'll say 10:20. We will come back at 10:40 and then we will do the assignment, okay? Are there any questions as to what you are supposed to be doing for the next 20 minutes? Okay, so I'm going to pause my screen so that you guys can see that. And I want, okay, so today in class, what we were doing is I forgot to push record on the second part. You were going to create 5 terms using the textbook. The more random, the better. I do not want them to be real words, okay? You're going to use these formulas here in order to create those terms. Once you have created the terms, you are going to come back as a class and you are going to exchange those words with 2 people. So you are going to end up with your 5 words on a piece of paper plus the 5 words from 2 other people for a total of 15 words. You will then dissect and define the 10 words that you got from other people. Once you have those words defined and broken down, take a picture of it and turn it into Google Classroom. If you have questions, go ahead and email me.